This snake has a 500 milligrams venom that can paralyze its prey in just 20 minutes. It's known to attack anyone or anything that invades its territory. And it is one of only a few snake species that can kill a human with a single bite. It is, without a doubt, one of the most deadly snakes in the world. And you'll find out why when we tell you what. Hi, and welcome to Animal Logic. Today we're answering the question, what makes the king cobra so deadly? But before we do, make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more videos. There are many things that make the king cobra the deadliest snake in the world. First, let's start with its size. King cobras can grow up to 18 feet long, which is about the length of a small adult male, and they're typically between 10 to 13 feet long on average. When fully grown, they weigh around 16 pounds. That's about the weight of a 3-year-old child. Because of their size, they can prey on larger animals like monkeys, birds, other snakes, and even crocodiles. But there's another thing that makes them such a formidable predator. Their venom is extremely powerful. King cobra venom is a neurotoxin that works by paralyzing the nervous system. In other words, their venom attacks the brain and spinal cord, which then sends signals to the muscles to stop moving. This eventually leads to respiratory failure and death. Now, the amount of venom a king cobra can inject into its victim varies depending on the size of the animal. On average, they inject about 200 to 400 milligrams of venom, but they can inject up to 500 milligrams. To put this in perspective, a dose of 10 milligrams is enough to kill 10 adult humans. So a king cobra's venom is 50 times more deadly than that of a rattlesnake. It doesn't take long for the effects to kick in either. Symptoms appear within 20 minutes after being bitten, and death follows within an hour. There is no anti-venom for a king cobra bite. So the only treatment available is the bite woe, and be fatal if it is immediately followed by the administration of anti-venom. However, this isn't always possible, and many people die from king cobra bites each year. King cobras also have special folds in their mouths, which allow them to inject more venom into their victims. These folds allow the snake to increase the surface area of its mouth, making it easier to swallow large prey. But they also play a role in the delivery of venom. When a king cobra bites down on its prey, these folds help to push the venom into the wound. This ensures that the victim receives a full dose of venom, which increases the chances of a fatality. Another reason king cobras are so dangerous is because they're aggressive towards anything that enters their territory. They're known to attack people who walk through areas where they live, as well as those who disturb their nests. Even if provoked, king cobras will not hesitate to strike. And they can strike very quickly, too. Their reflexes are so fast that it's almost impossible for a human to dodge their bite. Once a king cobra has locked onto its target, it strikes in less than 1/10 of a second. And because of their size, it's difficult for humans to escape their grasp once they've been bitten. A king cobra's jaws are strong enough to clamp down on a human arm and prevent them from escaping. Even if the person does manage to free themselves from the snake's grasp, they'll have to deal with the effects of the venom. As we mentioned earlier, death can occur within an hour of being bitten. But despite all of these scary facts, king cobras are actually quite shy. They prefer to avoid confrontation with humans whenever possible. However, if they feel threatened or cornered, they may become aggressive and deadly. So to answer the question, what makes the king cobra so deadly? We would say it's a combination of its size, its venom, and its aggressive nature. All of these factors make the king cobra one of the most feared and deadly snakes in the world. Do you think you could survive a king cobra bite? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're at it, make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.